Little Luigi here, Danganronpa 2, episode 29. This is the 5th episode I've recorded this session, but I'm trying to get this entire chapter one session so I don't forget important stuff. So let's move on. Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? That was Chiaki, right? She's like, it seems her cheeks are always like puffed out. It's like she's always chewing something, like there's chewing gum on her mouth. It's weird. I don't want to talk to Kazuichi. You're just, I'm sorry. Oh, hello. What's up? When did you get here?
Now then.
Phew, finally getting back to my normal self.
Right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. I freaking hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate this game. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so better. It would be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Okay, you freaking, you're just so mean. What the heck? She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left was the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left me come back to the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Freaking idiot. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I just realized she's supposed to be a guard duty. Anyway, where were we going? Upstairs? I don't really remember. Okay, that just happened. I've never been up here. The conference room. Oh, that's right. We had to go to the conference room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Yes.
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn the light on. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I was blinded. Oh god! I squinted my eyes until I started adjusting to the light. The light being the complete darkness of blindness. Oh my gosh. As I saw Chiaki finish opening that curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? More like... I don't know. I don't get it. I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about the light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's almost long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Apparently, it just is so good. It turns pitch black, and I don't know how that's possible, but I guess it works. A black light blocking curtain? That's why it was so dark. So something wrong with it? Let me just chew on my gum real quick. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. I don't think that's really an upset face, you know, like, whatever. But still, what was that all about? That bit about being embarrassed if I took a look and troll fail? I just wanted to mess with you. Couldn't you tell by the tone of my voice? Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? What the why are you so judgy today, Hajime? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. That was the investigation of the hospital, huh? What the frick? I guess it's time for the class trial.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma!
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Hey! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know.
I do know.
So,
it happens every
make sure
time.
you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
I will.
I'll see you soon!
It's already time? Oh gosh, the wind is making weird noises again. So, this again. I need to go back to that place again. Hey, who's playing the violin? But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki Hiyoko became victims is in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go! Go, 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 go! I actually have to go there myself, lame. Actually, we have something more important to worry about. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's give my pet a present. What do I have two of? See, now they no longer have despair. How about we give you something else, too? I think this is much more important than the trial. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, here we go. How about you take one of my many man's nuts that— Why do I have 4 of them? What the frick? This game really wants me to have one. Okay, there we go. We're almost at full hope meters, so— and then we'll unlock— I don't know. We'll unlock the ability to freaking teleport, hopefully. I mean, we can already teleport, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get other superpowers. What's up, guys? Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered up in front of the Monokuma rock, and soon enough, freaking tiny Monokuma was here. Why is Monokuma so small? I still don't get it. Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Well, I guess Monokuma is little Luigi, so it would make sense. Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's
What? Don't get in my way.
child.
You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, Nekomaru. I see. So you've come to avenge him. He's actually cut into pieces. Avenge! Sounds like he died! Sounds like you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately dead, today we'll just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first. Hold on, I won't let you escape! Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to annoy us.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well-
More importantly, it's best that we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. You know, I just realized Nagito he is actually a YouTuber. He's all about the content. You know, he calls it like hope, like overcoming despair, but it's all about the content, you know? What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Once it hits a million views, then let's go. All right, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. All right, bring in the freaking creepy elevator. Every freaking time, man. This is so ridiculous. Oh, I forgot, it doesn't do an animation. So it just freaking appears. We stepped up to the escalator, ascended towards the Monokuma rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed there's lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Alright, what the frick? The animation that was weird. And when everyone was inside the Monokuma rock, it closed up like every other time. And then I don't even know, it just shook in place? What the heck happened there? The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. Damn. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. Oh, thank God. I couldn't take that any longer. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured from the other side, eroding the boundaries of darkness. Oh, shoot, I'm writing poetry again. And I walked into that place. What's it gonna look like now? Oh, looks kind of boring. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? He's totally dead. What?
Well,
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of a long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart. Into the 3rd class trial was about to open, and now you're about to see my terrible skills once again. I know who died. It was Ibuki Mioda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud and obnoxious, and she had no positives. I mean, but she was she was the mood maker of her group, which actually isn't a positive, because the moods were always terrible when she was here. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering seemed to just get stronger, honestly. Remember when she just broke into our house? I mean, that was crazy. Hiyoko Saionji, the person who accused me of being a pet, just from looking at her adorable face, you never know, she is actually selfish, foul-mouthed. It's okay, we can get through this, but she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. Whew, so hard to say positive things about the dead. The person who killed those 2 is... I don't know what they are, but... oh, it's Sonia, by the way. I definitely can't believe it. How come so many people are red? But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this heck. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friends' sake, for Ibuki's and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. We have 35 skill points we can use? Okay, what we have is fine. Let's just go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class
do we really need to hear
trial,
this again?
You will present your
I mean-
arguments for who the killer is. And
We've heard it a billion times.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't
Thank-
really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Thank God I don't have to voice this, man, because I've been, like, losing my voice this entire session. But, now I'm gonna be fine for a while.
You know.
But now you're gonna
because
see
I
how
was
bad I
asleep
am
the
at
whole
class
time.
trials. So I'm gonna have to re-explain it.
But you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
What?
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? It's that you have an empty
The
head.
emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it,
Oh
you know?
my god. My god.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the
Oh,
incident and the
no, no,
sequence
no,
of
no. I
events?
already explained it like
Then,
80
let's
times,
start with when we
guys.
split into the hospital
Do we
team
really
and
have
motel
to?
team because of the
Nah, 'cause this is
disparities.
gonna help me remember
The
what
hospital
happened.
team consisted of Nagito,
Even-
Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and
Uh-huh.
Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundham, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hiyoko.
Or the most suspicious
Spending the night
people,
in the
basically.
hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I
Mm-hmm.
woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had
By
recovered
breaking
from
into my
symptoms.
cottage.
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a
Totally.
video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Can we see their hair? I thought we can, but I can't tell really.
Amazing!
That's such a heart-pounding story. And
Okay.
then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded.
Yeah, I
the
have
music venue.
the speed of Flash, apparently. You know, well, actually, I had to go stop at the diner because I was getting kind of hungry. So I went all the way to the diner because, you know, I thought they couldn't climb that ladder in time.
But it
So,
was too late.
but somehow it's late. I mean, I don't know. They just have amazing
time they
climbing
arrived,
skills.
The person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Mm-hmm.
Why the motel? Because it was close to the music venue. And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
And yeah, we all know Mikan's not able-bodied.
That's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed
But I couldn't
Ibuki was
count
gone.
up to 3.
I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see
What?
if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
Yeah, because I'm the one that killed her, but I mean, then we can exclude that part of the story.
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's, and not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
No
That's when
arrows,
we heard the
though.
body
Still
discovery
weird
announcement.
about that.
Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
I mean, I wish it was Mikan, but, you know, as we feared, it was
So
Ibuki.
that's how the case played out. Thank you.
I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Uh-oh. How does he know I'm a pathological liar?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story
He's
I
on
just
to me,
heard
guys.
is clearly suspicious.
How does Nagito know I was the killer?
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video and the first one to discover Ibuki's body,
Yeah,
you could be lying as much as you
I would
want
never
right
lie.
now, right?
I've never lied
Lie?
before.
Why would I lie?
Yeah, why would I lie?
So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
I see what I mean. This is like the content right here. Nagito is totally just a
Do you
YouTuber
doubt
trying to
me?
make content.
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I mean, it's not like I have to prove I'm innocent. Well, I guess this is just a freaking class trial in a game with high schoolers, so... Just as Kazuichi said, I had to explain that I had to explain that I'm innocent, and I had to say that in 3 different sentences. So wait, how am I gonna prove I'm innocent? No. No? Maybe? I don't know. Well, let's see.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie...
Oh, I agree that my testimony is a lie.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Was I the only witness?
Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably
Imitating
is
the movie?
Hajime's fault.
Alright, I'm gonna go through that one more time. Naito's saying that the fact that, but he's saying that because the bodies
Hajime's
imitated the movie
testimony
that
is
it's my
clearly
fault.
suspicious.
But I couldn't have made the imitation of the movie because I didn't freaking see it yet, and the ticket has our date. And you guys remember
That would
Nagito
also
was like,
be a lie.
"Hey, you should keep that as evidence so that you can use it against me later." Well, I didn't say that part, but I just kind of
Obviously,
feel like it was a thing
the
he'd
fact that
say.
the bodies were imitating the movie.
Let's
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Well, why the frick did Nagito? It's good. I don't know, man.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're
How?
not.
I would
already
never
knew
imitate
that.
such a masterpiece like Sesame Street the movie.
Huh?
Huh?
Before the incident,
You already knew that?
Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket.
I
is
mean,
proof of
Hajime
that.
even forgot that Nagito was the one that suggested he keep the ticket.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked
See,
with a stamp
this
that shows
just
the
proves
date and time.
he doesn't care about hope. He just cares about the content.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Nagito is the ultimate YouTuber.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Okay, well,
This isn't a game, you know.
okay, we're getting meta now
Don't
again.
get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
Yeah, this isn't a game, huh?
Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
I'll have you know my testimonies are never reliable.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Definitely,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Then that seals
But
it.
maybe they
Ibuki
didn't?
committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Telling you, Ibuki killed Hiyoko, then committed suicide, and then bring Hiyoko back or whatever. I don't know.
A murder
Telling you.
coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
About 2 to 3 hours, maybe. I mean,
gone for
that
more than
was a
10
long
minutes.
lunch that I had, you know. I had to eat, I had 2 burgers and, 10 minutes, right, 10 minutes,
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's true.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
They didn't really stall anything. We opened it in like 10 seconds.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Yeah.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Which is why my suspects were... Was it Kazuichi, Sonia, Nekomaru? Who else wasn't there? Well, everyone else was sick, so I don't know.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
Yeah, because it was Chiaki, it was, why can't I remember their name? Gundham, and then we saw Mikan, we saw Fuyuhiko, then Akane and Nagito were in the hospital, I guess. Well, I guess they don't really have an alibi, do they? Do they? Well, did Mikan see them?
And that's you two!
I guess they did.
Sonia and Kazuichi!
Yeah, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
I think it might be Sonia, but
Why's it gotta be
probably
us?
gonna have some sort of twist later.
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
Well, I mean,
Gundham met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
yeah, Nekomaru, he totally did it. Excuse me?
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're
What are you talking
not
about?
up to something weird, are
Monomi,
you?
you gotta stop speaking, it just
Please stop
sucks.
making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked
Yeah,
way
but
of
it's gonna
backing us
be-
into a wall.
We're totally gonna have a
Is this his
twist where
professional skill?
anyone that have an alibi actually could have been the murderer. Killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? No! I mean, I don't know why, but it totally isn't it. And the reason is because the gum on the door, what the frick ever that stuff was.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
I'm just assuming, I don't know.
By locking the door from the inside,
They're locking the door from the...
tried to
Oh, they
keep
could
us
have
from
done it from the
getting in.
outside and just ran off.
Seems they were trying to stall for time.
But,
How did they lock the door?
well, actually, if they used this
the
gum
door should
stuff,
not have had a lock.
then they could have just done it from the outside, ran
the lock was
away.
on the floor in front
I don't
of
know
the
how
door.
they would do it, but they did it.
Talking about the
I guess
broken
Hajime
drumstick?
took a long time to get there.
You can
I'm
use
not.
that as
I'm
a
not paying
bolt to
attention
lock
to the rest of
door.
this, so I'm gonna
By
regret
doing
that.
the killer who waited till we got and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By
Please?
locking the door from the
Please,
inside.
please, frick off! You piece of. Thank God.
No, that's wrong.
Thank God. I was gonna about to look really stupid if that didn't work.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
That's right, Hajime.
Outside. How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door.
They used their
Maybe that's what they
alien
used.
spit to glue the door together.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
More like alien spit, but yeah. Wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent was... was it actually gum? Oh, of course it was. Gosh dang it. What else? Gummy. That's basically gum. Not rubber. Rubber glue? Oh, I guess it could be one of those things with the colored glue. I have seen that before.
I see.
So it was actually glue.
That semi-transparent
They use glue?
glob.
I mean, I
Must
guess,
have been
what else do
glue.
you use? But that doesn't hold the door together. It doesn't make any sense. Glue.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, you could just open a door if it was
It
glued
had a
together.
firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could
And why
smell
did you
work
eat
that
the
from
glue?
The moment I put it in my
Why did you
mouth.
eat the glue?
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna die. I mean, I guess you could.
I
There's,
didn't know glue was edible.
glue isn't really that toxic.
I
It's not-
believe
it's
it is
not edible.
Something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where.
Is that
both
what you've been
doors
chewing
touched.
this whole time? You've been chewing glue?
By
Oh my
pouring it
gosh.
in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
Wait, what? But then how'd they get
A glob of
the
glue was left
drumstick?
where the
They
door
would have
was
had to
stuck.
put it there.
Yep. It fits perfectly.
So, how did that appear? I mean, I don't get that
If you
part.
just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily.
I mean, we did. We just did it in like 10
That
seconds.
doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious?
I mean, I don't think it was
Almost
that
immediately,
obvious.
though?
I mean, it was like an afterthought that Fuyuhiko just kind of found it laying there.
It was so obvious that it makes
I
more
don't
sense
think it
to
was that
the
obvious,
killer
actually.
placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the
See,
drumstick
Chiaki, you're kind of
was a
sounding like
trap
you were the
killer
killer,
set
and
on
you're like,
purpose?
I left that obvious trap for you guys. Are you seeing the drumstick with a
Then
trap?
I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Stop
In a
demanding
quarrel,
people,
Both
Kazuichi.
sides are to blame.
Oh my god, shut
That's
up!
like
I don't
So,
care.
During the
God.
10 minutes Hajime left the venue,
Stupid
the killer
Monomi.
murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
Guys, look, you're not understanding. Hiyoko could have been murdered before.
And they also taped her up after killing her,
Before.
right?
Even quick work has limits.
Aww, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Excuse me? Are you
Couldn't have
confessing
done it
to
while
killing?
Hajime was away from the venue.
Oh.
They must have done it earlier than that.
Yeah. Like I've been freaking
But
saying.
when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Because you can just, it just makes sense that they were killed earlier. Why did no one think that?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
Oh no. What is this thing?
That scrap of paper, is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what
This-
is
this scrap-
anyway?
This scrap of paper was used to kill Hiyoko, actually. The scrap was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what this is. What? Do I need to remind you guys that's the noise Hajime makes whenever he does this stuff? Okay. What was the red piece of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting? Oh, it was the wallpaper. It was the wallpaper in the closet. Oh no, okay, I'm just gonna cut. This is kind of boring. Thank God, that took so long. Jesus.
I got it!
Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
It is!
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear
So
along
what's the
edge
point of the
wallpaper,
scrap?
wasn't there?
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
What, how did you do that? What, do we just have the wallpaper with us? I don't understand how this evidence works. Did we
So
just
the
bring it in
scrap
with
that
us? Or...
was caught on the baton
I don't
lighting
get it.
was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
What?
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Okay, YouTuber Naito. Scrap of paper, baton light, part wallpaper, storage room, connected, sudden Hiyoko's body. If trace from answer become clear, alright, give a try. Logic dive! I forgot about this. Oh, this is great. The fact that they have this, like, crazy minigame program into this. It's just so weird. I guess they want to make Danganronpa more into a game instead of a visual novel. But this is just like a completely different thing. So what does the wallpaper have to do with this? Hiyoko's body? What does Hiyoko's body have to suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. Oh, come on. Hey, that was freaking obvious, bro. What did the killer use to hide the body? The wallpaper. We just said the wallpaper. You think I'm stupid? Man, we need to turn the difficulty up. Actually, no. Please, God. I'm gonna die. Oh! Did I just... Guys, close your eyes. You did not just see me fall off the freaking... Oh, no. How did the killer hide the body with the wallpaper? They formed a wall. Or they covered the pillar. Oh. So they're saying they used the wallpaper to basically hide Hiyoko. They could have done either of these things. I feel like they would have formed a wall and make more. Well, whatever. We'll just go with it. Please? Dang it! No, gosh, no, frick me! Okay, guys, I totally knew this whole time that the wallpaper was used to cover the pillar. And that's why we didn't see Hiyoko's body. So actually, I thought that they killed Hiyoko and then they just placed their body while we were gone, but their body was there the entire time, actually, so... Yeah. At least my theory was somewhat correct. I mean, it was a freaking obvious theory, but whatever.
I got it. Hyoko's body was.
Alright, guys, after 2 hours of thinking, I finally got it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
That's right, Hajime.
They hid the
Tell
pillar?
him.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger.
I feel like, wouldn't that be super noticeable? They just a random black pillar. Oh,
So when
I guess it was already.
body,
I guess it was already made of a wallpaper. Never mind. I'm just not very observant of the rooms we're in.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar.
Wait, they covered the entire pillar? How did they do that? That must take a. Oh, they had to get rid of that. Oh, I guess they could have done that. Oh, huh. Genius,
Well, that's
man.
Understandable.
How come all these killers are so
it
smart?
makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
They did?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
I don't understand, but I guess
The reason
they
the wallpaper
hooked it
was
up to
covered
it.
in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
So now we gotta answer the question, why does the killer want to hide the fact that Hiyoko was killed before? I guess to make us suspicious of people, but it would have to be someone that has, like, an alibi for it, right?
And because
I
of
don't know.
that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Oh, that's the baton lighting. See, when they refer to that, I just have no idea what the frick they're
Killer
talking
must
about.
have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body...
I mean, how would you
and
know
the
Hajime
pillar
is stupid enough to
very
go away?
cold.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room.
Then
It's not that big of a
when
deal.
was Hiyoko
Sorry.
actually killed?
Good point.
Before
And
that,
on
and
that
who
note,
cares?
It's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Just the
You
imitation
mentioned
murder.
Imitation murder more
Shut up!
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D?
Yeah,
Don't put
Sesame
my
Street, the
likeness in
movie
your
is a
movies
masterpiece.
Without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Mothballs or moss
I
balls?
don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been
What?
intentional.
There's like one similarity. Guys, tell me
Ibuki's
what these
death by
similarities
hanging
on.
matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
The lion died by a bunch of arrows, but like, it's just
As if
stupid.
both
Stupid.
crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated
But-
Tin Man was omitted.
Actually, Nekomaru was mutilated, but you just don't
Why
know.
did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Then what is it, Naito? Why don't you freaking tell us? Oh, so I have to answer it for you. Okay, yeah. Okay, to mix up the killing order. Is this really just a copy of the third? I don't remember which trial it was in the first game, but it's a copy of the Hifumi and Celeste trial. To mix up the killing order? Because that's exactly what they did in that one too.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie
What was it?
so we'd
Was
mix
it
up the
the
killing
third one?
order.
No, I can't remember the order of trials in the first one. Doesn't really matter.
Hiyoko was actually killed before
Yes! That's what I've been saying this whole
A
freaking point!
valid line of reasoning.
It's okay, calm down.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean?
They had blood all over them and then blood on the everything.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What's up with Gundham just being rude now?
Jerk!
Kazuichi, you can't be talking about that.
I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
What is happening?
Even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor. But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Okay.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Okay. What the frick?
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
What the frick is he talking about?
Annoying again.
First,
Why am I yawning?
you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor.
But how do you know that? How do you know that?
She was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
What? Standing? What are you talking about?
You suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
No, you're one to talk. Anyway, this continues. We're gonna talk in circles. It's best to clarify what the frick they're talking about. Let me get this truthful in here. Blood on the souls. I think you meant to spell it S-O-U-L-S, but you know, it was blood on my soul personally.
When Hiyoko died,
Mm-hmm.
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Yep, I don't need to dispute that.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
I got some evidence. Don't worry.
Did you see her walking?
If her
Why
feet
is there
were
just
up,
this
was there
huge
any
debate
sign
about
she
this?
stepped on something?
Yes, the blood on the
I agree with
souls.
that.
Why is this one so obvious? I feel like this one's so obvious to me. Yet every other non-stop
Just
debate,
as
I'm so
Sonia said,
confused.
Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood.
That's
There were
right.
faint blood stains on the soles of her
I
slippers.
maybe it's because I actually played this all in one session. And I have memory,
That is not Ibuki's blood, right?
and they're kind of
She
assuming
suffered
we
no
all forgot
external
about this
injuries.
stuff.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Correct.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded.
Which
Ibuki was
proves
still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
my amazing theory was correct.
Don't underestimate the power
Ah,
of the evil
gosh
eye.
dang it. Okay, we'll deal with this in the next video. Bye.